The Half Engine, Part 2, written by NCO Pictures, told by me, Zachary Lee. Date, Saturday, 13th January 2024. The next night, Gordon was making his way home with some empty coaches after his last train of the day. Once again, the fog rolled in, and it was thicker than the night before. But Gordon continued on. And although he didn't believe in the half engine, Thomas's story still ran through his mind. Thomas has always been a cheeky little trickster, he muttered. Just then, they saw a red signal. Gordon slowly came to a stop. He was very confused.
That's strange. No other train should be passing by this time at night,
said his driver. He, the guard, and the fireman decided to walk to the next signal box to see if everything was okay. As the time passed, Gordon felt more and more uneasy. The fog, the tall leafless trees, and Thomas's story all clashed together in his mind. Suddenly, he could hear a noise, an odd, shrieking noise. Who's there?" demanded Gordon, but there was no reply. The shrieking continued to get louder and louder, yet nobody was there. Then, right out of the corner of Gordon's eye, came the source of the shrieking. It was a deranged tank engine that thundered around the bend and straight towards Gordon, wailing and screaming as if she had experienced the most awful pain imaginable. And then, as the engine pierced through the fog, Gordon could see that engine's face only covered half of her smoke box. "Ah!" he cried, but his wails of fear were drowned by the screeching engine as she flew towards Gordon with a maddeningly angry look. And just as quick as she arrived, she disappeared right before touching Gordon's buffers. His driver, fireman, and the guard raced back to him upon hearing his cries.
Gordon, are you okay? What happened?
Said his driver. "Half engine! Thomas was right!" he stammered as he shivered in fear, his eyes closed shut and refusing to move. The guard went to inspect the rest of the train and nearly dropped his lantern in a fright. The front express coach was torn in half, cut clean through without a fault. One half remained on the bogies, while the other half laid on the other track. Gordon finally opened his eyes, and when he looked back, he was beyond surprised.
Now, how did this happen?
Questioned the fireman. The driver and the guard were both confused as well.
Gordon, can you tell us? What is that about a half engine?
Nothing, Gordon replied softly, his crew respectfully leaving it at that. All of the crew simply put it off as faulty construction, but Gordon knew exactly what happened. He remained silent as he was uncoupled from the coaches and brought home, unsure how to tell anyone what he had witnessed. He felt sorry for teasing James. He felt sorry for not believing Thomas. And more importantly, he felt sorry for ever denying the existence of the half engine. The end.